The world knew no music like his. When Orpheus played his lyre, rivers stilled, winds whispered in awe, and even the trees bent their branches to listen. His melodies could tame beasts, make mountains weep, and stir the hearts of gods. But the song he would be remembered for, the song that would echo through eternity, was one of love and loss. It was the song of Eurydice. Orpheus, son of the muse Calliope, had found his heart's equal in Eurydice, a maiden of breathtaking grace. Their love was pure, untouched by mortal sorrow, a romance that seemed blessed by the heavens themselves. But the fates are cruel. On the day of their wedding, as Eurydice wandered through the fields, laughter on her lips, a serpent struck. Its venom burned through her veins like fire. She gasped, staggered, then fell. By the time Orpheus reached her, her breath was gone. Her eyes, once filled with life, were empty. Death had taken her. But Orpheus did not weep. No, he sang. His grief poured from his fingers as he played his lyre, his voice rising in sorrow so profound that the very world grieved with him. The gods, moved by his pain, whispered of a path few had dared to walk, a path to the land of shadows and silence. Orpheus did not hesitate. He would go to the underworld and bring her back. Through caverns darker than night, past rivers of the dead, Orpheus ventured where no living man belonged. At the gates of Hades he played. His music rang through the underworld, piercing the eternal gloom. The spirits of the dead paused, their endless murmuring silenced by his sorrowful melody. Cerberus, the three-headed beast who guarded the underworld, lay down like a tame hound. The souls of the lost gathered, drawn to his song, longing for a taste of the love they had forgotten. And then from the shadows came the rulers of the dead, Hades and Persephone. Orpheus did not beg. He simply played. His song was of love stolen too soon, of a heart shattered beyond repair, of a world made empty without Eurydice. It was a song so raw, so filled with aching loss that even Hades, the god of death himself, was moved. "Take her," he said at last. "Lead her back to the world of the living." But there was a price, a single condition. Orpheus could not look back until they had both left the underworld. If he did, Eurydice would be lost forever. With hope pounding in his chest, Orpheus turned and walked. He could hear Eurydice's soft footsteps behind him, the rustle of her gown, the whisper of her breath. Step by step, they climbed the long, winding path toward the surface. But doubt is a cruel thing. What if the gods had deceived him? What if the shade behind him was not Eurydice, but a trick, a cruel joke played by the Lord of the dead? The entrance to the living world was just ahead. The golden light of day touched his face, but the silence behind him was too much to bear. In a moment of unbearable longing, doubt, and love, Orpheus turned. His heart stopped. Eurydice stood there, her eyes full of love and sorrow. She reached for him, but her fingers faded like mist. "No," Orpheus gasped, reaching out, but it was too late. She was already gone. Her final whisper drifted to him like a dying breeze. "Farewell, my love." And then she vanished into the darkness. Orpheus did not return to the world in triumph. He emerged alone, hollow, his heart shattered beyond repair. He wandered the earth, but he no longer played. His lyre, once a gift to gods and men, fell silent. The only music left in him was the wind through the trees, the whisper of lost love. And when death finally came for him, whether by fate or by grief, his soul descended once more into the underworld. And this time, when he reached the realm of shadows, Eurydice was waiting. No longer did he have to walk ahead. No longer did he have to fear losing her. In the land of the dead, Orpheus and Eurydice were together once more, and this time nothing could take her away. Even now, the song of Orpheus lingers. It is the melody of love defied, of loss endured, of the unbearable weight of a single glance too soon. It is a warning. It is a lesson. But most of all, it is a love story that will never be forgotten.